Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, the Commodores will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida Gators offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Commodores offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the football bounds across the sidelines. They'll lose a couple. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Got room at the 35. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He splits the uprights. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. The run to the right. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Scanning the field. It's Flood. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, with the offense set up in pretty good field position. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Flood. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. He'll keep it himself. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to throw, it's Flood. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Pulled and fired complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. Turning it up. Got enough space. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear them.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looking for space. It's Day. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Pulls it in. It's Dave. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking downfield, it's Flood. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch on the right side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Gators headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air, it's Flood. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Look out, he's got room. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Gonna run it. It's Day. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. They're working that left side. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter how many defenders are around.
Yeah, Reese, he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. The quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Day. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Day. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw, it's Flood. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Wideout trying to get it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Barrels ahead. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kent State.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daly.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Flood. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This guy's just playing like an All-American these last couple of games out. Last game he had 2 sacks, just registered his second sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
And the Commodores will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Got the first down and more. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield at Singletary. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Hurley. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rhodes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Flood. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Well, that could have been disaster if he'd snagged that pick. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Breaks the tackle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Gators have this offense rolling. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Gator! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Flood. Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, after having an historic performance his last time out, registering 4 sacks, this offense knew they had to do something to try to slow this guy down, and they thought they had a good plan for him. That plan's not working here today. That's already his 2nd sack in this game.
And the Commodores decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Florida! And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 24 to Missouri. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Flood. On the shovel. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some...
There he goes. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Gators are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner goes down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that play. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Florida! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Now on first down from the 28. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for room, it's Dave. Pushes ahead for 2, they'll mark it at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Can't connect on his first throw. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Gators line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Kamara. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Commodores. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock. And the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see.
Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The give out of the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. used the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, he's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hurley. Fights off a defender. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick catch on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Makes the catch. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Now this offense is back on the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.